So I feel like this whole channel is dedicated to someone who can actually make good music. When I make those videos, it has nothing to do with their music. It's more about the weird videos she created back in the day that I guess, other than maybe the real popular ones, I kind of missed out because I was just like, I don't know about this. And I figured, let's take a look at a YouTuber that wasn't successful or really isn't all that great of a musician to begin with. I'm talking Jake Paul. Now, the Paul brothers have put out some pretty weird, awkward songs over the years, but now we got Jake Paul, who I can't remember exactly when his fight with KSI is, or not KSI, I don't necessarily remember what's going on with that, but Jake Paul made a song called Fresh Outta London. It's 2 minutes and 31 seconds, and I actually think this was a response to KSI on Twitter after KSI was like, how is Jake Paul's music video going to get more views than mine or something like that. I don't necessarily know how this started. All I know is it's some sort of diss track towards KSI, and it looks interesting. So it's already got 8.2 million views. Jesus Christ, we are wasting our time, but whatever, let's just see how bad this thing actually is.
Ugh, the Ubers in Calabasas take forever.
Try Lyft.
So Jake, when you fighting KSI?
Shit, I don't know. Whenever he stops playing FIFA.
Okay, are you fighting him? I don't understand what's going on. And why did this music video need a skit? Like, I'm okay with skits in music videos sometimes when they're done right and have something to do with the music video at hand, but I don't know, this just seems kind of like, oh, look at me, I'm sitting in my London suite with a bunch of hot English girls. Like, I don't understand. Just, it's a diss track. Get to the diss track.
He tried to DM.
Ew. Girl, same. But I heard it was like this.
Wow, a small dick joke, Jake. That was the best that you could come up with in this sense. Okay, mariachi band. That's different. Let's see if it goes anywhere.
Joey, I don't need new friends, I don't like fake friends.
It did not go anywhere.
Only here to make games, call when to check in. I don't like partial, need the whole back end.
You know what? He sounds like he's taking a play out of the Migos playbook. Like the flow, the hook, and everything. It's like he's just like, oh, Migos does this and it's pretty popular, so I should try this, when really, if you like or hate Migos, they've actually put out good music before. Just go back to Culture 1. You have yet to make a song that makes me go, oh, this is really good. There's some talent here. I mean, I do like this comment I see here that says, dang, that ghostwriter is pretty dang good.
Making hits, these hundreds, I throw 'em, I need like 80 and show that's a minimum shit.
Can I make an unpopular opinion, but butterfly doors on cars are not cool.
What are you, fucking stupid?
I don't understand why a door flipping upward is better than a door that flips outward like it should, because you have more of a chance at hitting your head on the door when you get in, especially if you're really tall, whereas if the door just flips out, you can get in your car regularly with no hassle, unless you're a big man getting in a small car, but at that point in time, why the hell did you buy a small car in the first place? It just, I don't know, everybody talks about, oh, butterfly doors, that's awesome. Every time I see butterfly doors, I go, oh, so you're a rich prick. Okay, cool, because nobody who isn't rich has cars with butterfly doors.
I need rehab, I'm addicted to a check. And she gon' say it's love, but she know I want the sex, bitch. Don't you dare leave a hickey on my neck.
Don't you dare leave a hickey on my neck. What is going on here, Jake? Are you dissing KSI, or are you explaining the sex you have with your imaginary girlfriend?
Cause the color that massage my back, I'm stressed. Stars in the roof, get the bitch undressed. With an ass like that, I forget my ex.
You know, the mariachi band had me for a second. I was like, oh, he's getting a mariachi band. He's doing something different. And then that beat kicked in, and I'm just like, okay, cool. The same trap beat we hear in a lot of rap songs. And then it was the Migos flow. Oh, great. So you don't even have your own flow for this song. This just, we have little less than a minute left, and I'm just thinking about tapping out right now.
I don't need new friends, I don't like fake.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Jake. I need new friends. I don't like fake friends. A lot of your friends, I don't know if you know this, or your friends have been your yes men and yes women over the years. Like, your friends were never real to begin with. And this is coming from a guy that's faked what? 2 marriages as well, just because he knew it would get him the views. There's a lot of people that left your Team 10 that just disassociated themselves with you, that said, look, on camera, he might seem like a pretty cool excuse me. Oh, I almost hacked up a hairball there. But it seems like people say on camera you act cool and all this kind of stuff. That way when shit goes awry, people have something to defend you on. But off camera, you're the biggest dick ever and you tell people what to do because you know they'll say yes because you're Jake Paul, you're going to get them clout. But at the same point in time, they're not going to say no to you. They're not, because like I had mentioned, they already know that their clout is going to go from like here to here with you, and apparently, you know, all he really cares about is the views and nothing else. Why else would he be doing this god-awful music career?
Only here to make ends, call when to check in. I don't like partial, need the whole back end. Fresh out of London, she still got an accent. The crib like a palace, I took her to Bastards. If he wanna feature, then we gotta tax him. I got me a bad bitch to cover, I'm maxing. The comments is shook up, they throwing a tantrum.
So I think it's time to do something we've never done before. We are going to go to Genius, and we are going to look at the lyrics to this song. Because, you know, I just want to see how ridiculous this can get. Now, before you complain, didn't you just make fun of Jake for having ghostwriters? Yes, but that doesn't mean we can't make fun of the lyrics. Okay, I didn't go to Genius, but here we go. So the chorus is, I don't need new friends, I don't like fake friends. Oh, I thought he said I only need fake friends. Either way, you're still contradicting yourself. Only here to make miss call when the check-in. Is that even English? Oh, I don't like partial, need a whole back end. Fresh out of London, she still got an accent. Well, I would hope that someone who lives in London and moves to America still has a London accent. Like, that's not gonna go away, Jake. The crib like a palace, I took her to Bassis.
Today, Junior?
If he want a feature, then we gotta tax him. I got me a bad bitch, the cover of Maxim. The comments is shook up, they're throwing a tantrum. I don't like that hook. There's nothing that, first of all, the hook is too long. You can't expect someone to catch on to a hook like that that's too long. There are some songs that do it, but for the most part, some of these more memorable songs of the past decade, even for the good or bad, have a hook that everyone seems to know. Your song, it's just kind of like, yeah, it's here. I've been running up M's all week. Who the fuck is M? I'm a vet, quick trip for the bag, fell asleep on a jet, on a different time. This Audemars Piguet, C8 bad bitches like the brand new Viet. Are we gonna get 'em all? Why the fuck would I stress? Think I need rehab, I'm addicted to a check. And she gonna say it, it's love. But she know, I want the sex, bitch. Wow, 'cause that's what you say to a woman, whether you're dating her or not. Hey, get down on your knees. I want the sex now, bitch. Like, that's not creepy at all. That's not rapey at all. Don't you dare leave a hickey on my neck, 'cause the Cullen massage my back. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Yeah, that was the one line I was able to catch that was any coherent. Don't you dare leave a hickey on my neck. And I'm like, where are you going with this, Jake? In a KSI diss track, and you're mentioning getting hickeys on your neck. Is KSI giving you the hickey? Because if so, then how much of a diss track could this really be? I leave the house and I'm wearing some shit you can't get, and I swear this shit costs like a brick. How much do you think bricks cost, Jake? Maybe he means a brick of gold, but in my mind, he's thinking like, see this big ass watch here, my big ass chains. This cost as much as a brick. You know, the bricks that people use for their houses. Hell yeah! And I'm just sitting there going, I mean, people will look at that line and maybe go, well, bricks aren't necessarily that expensive. So what you're telling me is that most of your jewelry is fake. That's really all it amounts to. But yeah, that was just a couple of the lyrics in that song that I just looked at and went, what? Why? And the song is terrible. You don't need me to say it twice. I don't understand. He starts off with this funny skit making fun of KSI and how small his dick is, and then he gets into this song, starts bragging a bit, but then gets into it like, he's like, I'm gonna have sex with this girl, and I'm like, Jake, you're here to diss somebody, and sure, it's okay to brag that maybe you have sex with a lot of women, but don't make that the center of attention for your diss track on somebody else, because then it's just going to make it sound like you're writing a love song to this person talking about sex. Like, okay, you're talking about sex an awful lot. Maybe you just want to have sex with this person in general. I don't know, just an assumption. You guys can tell me in the comments below what do you think, because this song is just not that good. Actually, it's just flat out horrible. I hope I never have to hear it again. Don't listen to this. Don't put yourself through that. But do stay safe, wear a mask, and until then, I will catch you all in the next one.